enterprise tool that I promise that I will have to shed more light on. All right. So in the first episode, I will call it Enterprise 1. Okay. I try to describe the roles, responsibilities, and the characteristics of an entrepreneur. Now, let's go into the reasons why new businesses fail. Okay, budding businesses. All right. Now, the first could be the lack of record keeping. Now, record keeping means tracking business activities. Okay, how money flows in and out of the business. So, if adequate precautions are not taken into consideration, then the business will fail. All right, if there is no proper record keeping for the business. Now, the second could be lack of working capital. What is working capital? Working capital is the lifeblood of the business. So, without working capital, the business has failed potentially. All right, the business will become liquidated. All right, yeah, and then the business will wind up. Now, poor managerial skills or poor management skills could be yet another reason why businesses fail. Why? Because the average entrepreneur lacks the experience because it's just starting out. So he may not have the prerequisite experience as a manager, and so the business will ultimately fail. Changes in business environment. This seems to be the biggest reason. The business environment could be due to external influences such as economic situation, political situation in the country, like changing the fiscal policies, the monetary policies of the government. So, and even changing the level of competition from the big guys in the industry. So all those could mitigate against the business, and the business may end up failing. Now, let's have a look at the type of the business sectors that we have. Okay, so we have the primary sector. The primary sector is into the excavation of natural resources from the earth's crust, and examples include mining, quarrying, fishing, and farming. Now, secondary sector. The secondary sector involves the use of the excavated raw materials to manufacture goods for the end users. So we have quite a number of firms or businesses or companies in this category. Okay, like food processing companies, okay, bottled water making companies. All right, so those are businesses in the secondary sector of the economy. Now, the tertiary sector. Tertiary sector deals with services like teaching, transportation, okay, like insurance, like tourism, banking, insurance. Yeah. Now let's have a look at the impact of enterprise on the whole economy. The first could be economic growth. What is economic growth? Economic growth is the increase in the level of goods and services produced in an economy over time. So when there are entrepreneurial activities in top gear in the economy will grow. The GDP will grow. Yeah. So economic growth actually indicates an increase in the level of GDP. So a lot of entrepreneurial activities usually contribute to high level of GDP and economic growth. Now, employment creation. Now, if there are a number of entrepreneurs coming up to set up businesses, then they will need more hands to work for them. And so the level of employment will also rise. So employment creation is yet